Exactly, that's the whole point. Anyways, my buddy Pete. Pete, what do we got working on today?
I got a 1991 Honda Accord LX wagon.
Oh,
the first Honda wagon built in the United States. First year as always, but we're gonna do a mid-engine rear-wheel drive swap from a Acura 3.2 TL Type S to 2003. Take the whole front suspension geometry, engine, transmission, the harness, the computer, everything, and put it into this vehicle. And it's gonna be super low, wide body, big wheels. Hopefully we can drift it. We're not sure yet, but it's gonna get manual swapped in the future once we get all the suspension dialed in and everything. It's gonna be a shitty automatic for now, but yeah, let's go check it out.
Whoa!
Standard Chicago rust here. Big
Okay.
holes all the way in. All the way to the inside here, but we're gonna cut out this outer wheelhouse here and replace it with new metal. We got some ulterior motives flares for this, the SV3 universal flares, and then back here we're gonna have a vent, and we're gonna continue this outside quarter panel all the way down to the pinch weld here and have a nice finished piece. And then this is all gonna tie into the door. We're gonna shave the handle and it'll be an inside release only, because the engine's gonna be right inside there. We're gonna build a firewall, fuel cell in the front, battery in the front, all accessories up in the front. We're gonna do electric power steering, probably a Volvo unit. Yeah, and then we're gonna try to retain the 1991 interior in the front, because it's just epically, beautifully disgusting.
What'd you do to this so far?
I just taken apart everything in the back, trying to get a good visual of what we need to remove here.
What's with the gas tank, bro?
Oh, I got everything gone. That's the gas tank from the car.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
This is what we're running on right now. We got a stock, just a spare fuel pump I had laying around in there, running the car right now with the engine in the front, so we can move it around and still have everything working. This is eventually going to go on the passenger footwell area in the front, so that we could keep everything in the front and keep the sparks away from the fuel and everything as we remove metal. But all these shock towers are coming out. We're going to do different shock towers with upper A-arms in here. Going to raise up the whole entire thing. It's going to essentially be a body drop as well. And to get top of the engine's going to probably be about right here. We're not sure yet, but it should be pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. A lot of fabrication. Going to have to get some new frame rails into this center section in the rear here.
Is
all
that
the
what
centers coming out.
Is that what the markings are for?
Yeah, this is going to be the first cut here. Comes up across behind the carpet there. And we're going to take it down across this center saddle that connects the two strut towers here.
Cool, man. Well, I'm super excited. I imagine you are as well.
Definitely.
You already got your blue CL. You want to tell them your Instagram?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at OCD_low.
It's a gorgeous blue CL. Once you see that thing, you may actually want to check out more of these videos once we get started on this bad boy.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
We will see how this baby looks. Not too sure how long it's going to take, but we'll get it done. And
hopefully I could drive it next summer.
Next
Summer
summer
of 2021, we're going to drive it.
All right. It's a pandemic, so there's plenty to do. For our 91 build, or should I say Pete's build, that, what is it?
The early 03 Acura TL Type S J32A2. It's the one with the garbage transmissions in it. This one has 289,000 miles actually. It's had 6 transmissions, but the engine's still good. Compression test checks out, everything's good. So we're gonna take everything from it that we can. We're gonna take the gauge cluster, the fuel tank, the fuel lines, a lot of the wiring, maybe even the ignition switch, the shifter, a bunch of stuff. The engine, the transmission, the subframe, the front strut towers, most of the stuff under the hood, not the power steering or anything like that. We're gonna fabricate some rod ends and stuff to do our own alignment, get rid of the rack, so there's no rack in the back or whatever. But
and it's all going inside that rusty hunk of shit.
Yeah, it's all going in my Honda Accord wagon. So we're gonna start taking as much off of this as we can. Just start ripping and tearing. Get rid
That's the easiest thing to get rid
Yeah,
of.
we need to get down in there, get some wires out of there. I want to take some weird accessory stuff that I put in over the years, or over the year. I've been daily driving this car for about 18 months now. So I know it's good. I know everything works good enough. So before we manual swap it, we're going to manual swap it with the MC6 from a 2004 to 2006, 2007 Acura TL Type S. So it's going to be from the newer generation body style in this UA6. But yeah, I'm going to take as much stuff out as I can, but keep it a roller, and then then later we're going to remove the whole front suspension, the rear subframe, take the tank, take all the stuff. We're going to try to get the wiring out today, and I want to take the gauges out today, maybe the ignition, but mainly just wiring. So round one, removing the fucking wiring and removing all my stuff. Yeah. Custom roof rack I made, gonna put that on my Civic. That's my new daily driver. And then these two cars will become one car.
So you got 4 Hondas, and we're turning 2 Hondas into 1 Honda.
Two Hondas become one Honda. And my blue Acura CL's on air suspension, so the Honda Accord wagon is going to be static, and it's going to be ridiculous. So
Cool. Well, let's get started.
yeah.
Fuck yeah, let's do it.